Hi Gemini, welcome to your love reading. All right, we are going to do a you versus them spread as usual. I am placing you, Gemini, onto the left side and your person onto the right. If this side sounds like you more, then switch the roles. However, I ask, do not take messages or force messages that are not meant for you. All right. Real quick too, if you would be so kind just to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd love your support and appreciate you helping me build my channel. All right, guys, what's going on in love for my Gemini? Gemini, that's a lot. We have express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others, and honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So some of you could have been holding back just a little bit, maybe not expressing yourself fully. It could be from trust issues or just insecurities in general, but I see you feeling the urge now to communicate, and from a lighthearted sense, because you've come to the realization that this bond, you can't run away from it. I think the intensity scares you, and maybe you've never felt this way before. And it's that feeling of I've known you before, like before this lifetime, which is the past life relationship. And you might be asking advice from friends, family members, what have you, or even allowing your person to help you through this. And then enjoying the happy times together. This is actually really good energy. It's like a realization type aha moment. All right. What's going on in love for Gemini? So possibly in the past, recent past or far past, there was an imbalance. Someone was impatient, and this was causing their own heartbreak or their own suffering. And it could have been about material goods. It could also be with a Virgo. It doesn't have to be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Someone could have been cheated on in the past. But what I see here, Gemini, is that you're being asked to be patient, to stop forcing things, to stop rushing things. Take the time to heal. If you want to achieve this security, this abundance, this help from others, you got to be willing to also cooperate. You can't demand or expect help from everyone, communication and everything else. Like the big message here is practice what you preach. You want the stability, you want the white picket fence, you want it all, but you're super impatient, you're still not healed, and you are not working well with others or even willing to work with others. So what's going on? Temperance, please. You might be impatient about something that's legally happening. You could have court. You could have some type of documents that need signed, and it's making you very anxious or just impatient. I just sense this overwhelming impatience. You might be getting something signed or just wanting justice for hurt. I don't know. There's just this energy of being very impatient for something legally to happen. One more for Temperance. Why is Justice here? Clarifying Temperance. I feel like this weight or your inability to wait, your this karma or justice, it's taking away your power. You're not feeling confident. You're feeling like lesser of a person, lesser of a man, lesser of a woman. You're feeling incomplete. Like something's taken from you. And it's making you want to pull back your love. It's almost hindering this. It's like now you're not confident in your steps. Okay. But you're misinterpreting what's actually true. You're seeing something for what it's not really. So you might be diluting your own feelings and emotions and not seeing the truth for what it actually is. So you could be the one that's hurting yourself. And that's probably why temperance is here. You're in need of balancing. This is why you're not in your power, why you can't make this decision, why you're still hurting, is because you're seeing things from like a victim mentality almost. And you really need to open up your eyes for the truth. Like if you remove this blindfold, you'll see what's actually in front of you instead of what you're concocting in your head. Three of Voices. I think in the midst of all of this pain and all of these insecurities, you're impatient. Rather than healing before you step into something, you're kind of rushing into an opportunity. And this could just be the sense of an opportunity knocked at your door, and it was either you seize the moment or you don't. Whether you're not, here I am. And I feel like this is shaking you up. This is maybe proven to you that your suffering was worth it. Like you had to go through that in order to appreciate what's here, appreciate what's on the road ahead. In order for you to move forward, you had to go through what you did, because I see love coming into, like, for you. Something pretty genuine. It could be, you know, you're dating again, maybe really finding someone that you like. Someone that's taking you out of your anxious mindset. Yeah, you're moving forward. You're working through this, and I don't think you're alone. This could be a long journey. Something that's not the easiest, but you're putting one foot in front of the other. This could be health for some people. Maybe you're suffering because you have a health-related issue. That's not for everyone. But you're just trucking along. You're doing your best to work through this. Even though the news was disappointing, the news was heartbreaking. You felt completely isolated. And now it's like, what do I have? Like, what do I do now? Yeah, so you're working through it. You're in the process of healing. You are definitely in the process of healing, trying to stay calm, trying to find what makes you happy, what makes you peaceful, finding your own sense of balance, because you know that your previous way of living, it's just, you can't maintain that. 10 of Materials. You could be in a relationship now that has an equal give and take, where this is what you're wanting. Oh, we're not doing that. Sorry guys, that's half the deck. All right, so the Lovers came out in reverse, clarifying. This could definitely be your energy. I think when it comes to an equal give and take, in the sense of a household situation, you might be feeling lesser of yourself. You might really be going through something, because I felt the same exact emotion and insecurity in the beginning, clarifying the Temperance. So maybe you're not currently working, or you're juggling between something. You might be suspicious about someone or curious. Conflicts could be arising. Is this a good investment? Should I end this? Should I not? I don't know what to do. I feel like I need to move on, but at the same time, I'm at a crossroads. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict, and I feel like you just feel lesser of a person at this moment. Like you're not able to contribute to what you actually want. I almost feel as though you're viewing this as like a fairy tale and unachievable, like almost mockable. Like, oh, I was so stupid to think that this could be that. And it's an irrational thought. You're not rationally thinking about things. You are very impulsive. You might be the reason for your own demise. You're self-sabotaging heavily. And you're pushing someone away. Yeah, you're definitely pushing somebody away. You're making yourself unattractive. You might be stuck in a negative mindset. And this irrationality, this, it's almost like short man syndrome. Like you feel the need to express that I'm smart and powerful and I deserve this, I deserve that. But it's really just you bitching and complaining about how bad your past was. So you can't get over that, but you're just trying to scream at other people to convince yourself, like, I'm strong, I'm confident, I don't need anybody, I've done this, I've done that. And it's like, no, you're hurt. What's more attractive is someone that can own up to who they really are, what they're really feeling. It's okay not to be okay. You know, that whole fake it till you make it is bullshit. Stop it. You can push away really great people that way and people that actually care. If the past hurt you, I'm sorry. And I'm sure it was brutal. And I'm sure that there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. And you can heal the way that you need to. But being nasty to those that haven't done anything to you or making others pay for previous mistakes, that's being a dick. You may not know that you're doing it, but chances are you know exactly what you're doing. You're a Gemini. You know exactly what you're doing. But it's like a power trip. It's like, I need to feel some type of power because someone robbed my power of me. So I'm going to do my best to squeeze it out of somebody else and make them feel just as shitty as I felt, because now I'm going to build myself up. I don't like that energy, Gemini. I really hope this is your person and not you. No judgment, but it's just a very brutal, like, you're only making, your pain at first was significant, but now you're making it worse. It's like you have an open wound, and now without washing your hands or anything else, you're just like constantly opening it to see if it still hurts, or you're constantly touching it. You're not letting it heal. Like if someone says, you know, keep this wrapped for X amount of time and take this medication, you didn't go to the pharmacy to get your meds filled, and you're not keeping it wrapped, like, purposefully. Okay. So this earth energy here, I'm getting heavy Virgo vibes. Doesn't have to be. Virgo and Capricorn, not so much Taurus, but it's just earth energy. This could be your person currently. And I think the connection is dwindling. I think now there's some arguments. I think what was being viewed as love, someone's now viewing you as like tied to your past. Like they can't win. There's no love left for you to give because you are still so stuck in the past. Whether it's their past or your own past, but you cannot move forward. You have this mental block and you're refusing to move forward. You are staying stuck. So if your person has a past history that didn't involve you, you're constantly throwing it in their face. Again, a dick move. You can't judge somebody and their lessons in their journey and their path that led them right to you when you had nothing to do with their past. That's their story. Those are their lessons. That's how they had to become stronger. Same thing goes for you. You know, stop living where you no longer live. Give your mind that break. It's time. Because I see a lot of potentially great things here for you that you're just going, nope, that's only going to be, you know, it sounds good now, but you're going to end up cheating on me, or you're going to go like this, or you're going to go in your past, or you did this before, so how do I know you're not doing it to me? Like, oh my God, I hate this energy. It's got my heart all messed up. My stomach's in knots. I'm just, we got to move on. Sorry, Gemini. And this is nothing against you guys, but it's just such a brutal energy. It's just so negative. It's draining. It's tiring. It's holding me back. Like I can feel it. I feel like I'm being held against my will. And I feel like either someone's doing this to you or you're making your person feel like this. And it's all because your inability to heal your past and your insecurities. And you might be telling yourself, I don't have problems, or I don't need to focus on this, or I'm fine the way that I am, but you're really not. Three of Materials. I think you're constantly, so there's a lot of distrust here. And I don't think it's your current person that you're with that has ever done anything to you. I think it's just all your past insecurities, your past skeletons in your closet are making you obsessively stalk your person, try to figure things out, whether it's going through their phone, their emails, documents, trying to talk to their past people, whatever it is. And to see if they're juggling, to see if they're really where they say they are, to see if they really are being loyal or not. It's like you don't trust that this could actually be good. But you're going to get some clear insight. Just remember, when you're looking or when you're stalking, you're seeking, are you looking for a reason to leave or are you looking for a reason to stay? Because you just might get your answer. Just keep that in mind. You're having this awakening moment. All right. Whew. Let's talk about your person. What's going on? What's going on with Gemini's person when it comes to love? How is Gemini's person feeling in reference to Gemini, the situation? You could be dealing with a Virgo heavy. Anything else? All right, so I see someone who is in need of reflection and some alone time, someone who is hurting, someone who really doesn't want to be in the mood of celebrating or just being amongst company. But I feel like they don't have the opportunity to have alone time at this moment. So instead of reflecting and gaining clarity, they're kind of forced to continue moving business as usual, and this is kind of putting a hold on their own awakening moment, their own healing process. They're not really coming towards you. They're not feeling as passionate towards you at this moment. Or maybe they're viewing you as someone who's not being a man of action. And they want to know what direction to move in. Do I stay and wait this out, or do I venture off? I think that they're missing a sense of adventure. They're missing a sense of freedom. I think they feel stuck. And it's not a very good feeling. It's almost like deflated. Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Wands, okay. Yeah, this person's not able to heal. They're not able to wait for anything to come. Like they're tired of waiting. They're tired of waiting for this to change. I feel as though it's the same old story. They need a minute to repair their own heart and think about what they really want. There's not a lot of optimism here. They're trying to move forward, but I think they know that what they really need to do is just put a hold on this. It's more so like a bookmark. Like, I don't think they want to leave per se, but they want the chance to think about it. They need the chance to just, like, they have a lot of information. They have a lot of things going on in reference to your guys' relationship. And they need to sort it all out, but they're not able to. Maybe because of close proximity, you guys could live together, or it's just too much of a burden and they just want to avoid it at this moment. But I see someone trying to distract themselves or just staying busy in order to avoid feeling this disappointment or this other, like, it's like a sense of failure again. The Hermit in reverse. Your person's no longer happy. They feel like your offers to them or your gifts, your messages, your words, you're delusional. And it's your own confusion, it's your own delusions that are causing you to be unhappy and are tainting the way that you approach this connection. Yeah, they just see that this love isn't what it's chalked up to be, and this isn't really the best investment at the moment. Knight of Wands. It's time for change. It's time for change. This change doesn't bring happiness, though. It's just something that needs to be done for inner peace. Something to stop the conflicts. Something to stop the constant brutal hurts or bickering. Something that they've been avoiding. Having this Tower moment. But it's time. They're not happy. Two of Wands. No longer working together, taking back their heart space, getting out of this disappointment feeling because they wanted this so bad, and dealing with the realization that they are heartbroken, but it's time to heal, time to do the solo. Talk to me about the Three of Swords. They feel like this is their karma for whatever they've done in the past. It doesn't have to be with you, but they feel like this is their karma, or you're making them pay for the karma of the people that you've been with, and they can't do it anymore. Page of Wands. Okay, wanting to take a leap of faith, a different direction. I think they're still hanging on to faith, knowing that this is a slow and steady process, knowing that right now might not be the best time to start something or to feel empowered to move forward, but in time, a commitment, happiness, and the passion and everything will be restored. I think they're giving you the benefit of the doubt. But it's one of those where you need to realize just how far you push someone, because sometimes when you push too hard, they won't push back. So keep that in mind, Gemini, if this is truly you and then your person on this side. don't sabotage what you really want, okay? So be clear on what you want and maybe redirect your approach. It's Mercury retrograde too, so if you can hold off making any major decisions, do so, because you have impulsivity written all over this. All right, honest and true feelings for Gemini's person. Honest and true feelings for Gemini's person in reference to this relationship. All right. I'm broken. In love with someone else. I can still feel you. The timing is off. I fantasize about you. Broken home. I hurt when I'm away from you. You don't know how hard this is for me. I'm holding myself back. I don't trust love. Player. Friends with benefits. All right, you guys, with that, love and light.